for Napa. What a goal that is. It's 3-0 here. That is a ridiculous goal.
Oh, yeah!
Hello and welcome back to another episode as part of Borderline Glory here with Saint-Etienne. 2 home games coming up today. The first against Ajax, the second against AEK Athens. You'll be pleased to know since last time out we have been on a very good bit of form. We did pick up a point in the Champions League, as you can see there, against Newcastle, so a little bit of pressure is relieved. In the league we've won every single game, including this Auxerre game here, this Marseille game, a big 3-0 win. We also beat Valenciennes and as well Strasbourg down here, so only 4 league games, but we are top of the table and 6 points clear past the halfway stage, which is pretty good. Apart from that, we did have a few friendlies off the back of that break. We came back, played in the Trophy des Champions. It won't be a quadruple this season. We did lose to PSG, but this is like the Community Shield of France, and we are worthy of better trophies than that, and we'll let PSG have their only trophy of the season in that Trophy des Champions. But so it is a bit annoying to lose it, but what can you do, really? It's the only game we've lost in quite a few months, since November there, as you can see. And the only other interesting thing that happened was this away game in the French Cup. We did play in the third round against Clermont-Foot. Third round, we won 3-0. The ninth round, I was trying to say there. We went into the 10th round, played against a semi-pro team, was it? As you can see there. And we beat them 9-1. How many goals from Napa? Just the 7. Really, just standard for him, and his numbers are doing all right. Off the back of that is a record for Saint-Etienne. The previous record was 4 from Diakite when he played against Strasbourg, so he went and got a hat-trick on top of that. 7 goals, absolutely crazy. Hopefully he can go and get similar today off the back of that draw. In the Champions League, we now move up into a playoff spot. We have games in hand over some teams because we'll be playing on the Wednesday, and if we get a win today, moving up to 10 points. Even if we won 1-0, by the looks of it, we would move at least to 20th place, if not higher, with other results already taking shape. So yeah, we could end the episode with more wins than losses in the Champions League, which would be very good. Let's just go and get straight into it. The first game of the day against Ajax. So the team for this game against Ajax, it should be noted that we actually rotated the whole team for that cup game and still managed to pull off that result. We have had a player depart us. Boto has now gone over to Club Bruges. He did play his final game for the club in that 9-1 win, which is very kind of poetic if we go and take a look at Boto making that move. He didn't get as much minutes as he'd want to anymore in this team, and he moves over the border, completing or continuing that challenge of Borderline Glory with Club Bruges. We got a real good fee for him as well, for about 4 million there. Great servant to the club, and now he moves on and gets a great move over to another big club. Very good. He's the only player from the original team to still be here, and as we said, a great servant to this team. But the team for this game starts with Truger in goal, backline Agbani for Juanma, Zajak, Barber. We've got Jaworski, Blazquez, Newhard in the middle, Garcia on the left, Luis on the right, and Napa up top. Kick off here in this game against Ajax. This is going to be a good game for us. You know, Ajax are a very solid European team, and it's just going to be a real good one. Nice new badge they've got, nice kit colours. It's just going to be a great game. Let's have a look what's going to go on here in this one. 2 minutes gone in the opening parts of this one. Zajak on the ball, finds Jose Luis Newhard in behind. Luis, can he get the first shot of the game going in? He does. It's 1-0 after just 2 minutes of football here. Jose Luis trying to take charge once again. Garcia has caught up, and I think did he get quite a few in the last game? No, but he has actually caught up a little bit. I think Luis, only 1 assist in his last 5 games. Not been great from these two on the wings, but what can you do? Let's take a look at Napa's stats. 15 goals in the last 5 games. That is just crazy, and just the 1 assist. That is an average, a hat-trick every game. You don't often see that, do you? I don't know how he's managed to do that, but the guy's absolutely ridiculous. and hopefully it will continue for many games to come. Here is Nuhard on the ball. Rock Barber, can he play it down the line? A win here would pretty much guarantee us a playoff spot. 10 points should be enough, as it was nearly last time. 10 points was actually enough, 9 was the threshold. Here is Napa, it's 2-0 after 12 minutes. He is up onto the scoreboard as we expected, and that is a lovely finish, a lovely ball in from Rock Barber, who has recently signed a new contract with the club, if I'm not mistaken. Definitely offered him one, because he did have an offer to leave. He's been here for 5 seasons now, would you believe it, since he made that crazy signing back in the day. But yeah, we've gone to look to try and negotiate it. We tried at the start of the season, but he wasn't too up for it, and now he's a bit more willing to try and negotiate that contract, and hopefully we keep him around, because he's a very solid player. And it would be kind of silly to lose out on him, and you've got to keep the best players in your team, keep the quality in your team if you want to be a high achieving team. And that's what we are looking to do here with this Saint-Etienne team. 12 minutes gone here, 2-0 to Saint-Etienne. 10 points going to be on the board, and if we can get one more win against AK Athens, 13 points would be a real solid campaign for us. Hopefully that does happen. Napa, what a goal that is. It's 3-0 here. That is a ridiculous goal from Julio Napa. He's up to 6 goals now in the Champions League. He's coming for a Champions League Golden Boot. Will this goal stand? It does. Oh, it doesn't stand. Oh, no way. He's going to go back down to 5 goals. The referee pointing at the centre circle, and I thought that meant it would be a goal, but apparently not. I don't know what is the problem here. Is he offside? He is a bit offside there, but that is actually a ridiculous finish. The power behind that, and he's kind of a bit lucky to make it on the underside of the crossbar, but it will not count no matter what. Let's go and have a look how we're doing. We move up to 19th place. AEK just below us there. Any other real teams struggling a bit? Man City are not doing too well for themselves. They're at the top of the table. PSG, Napoli, Bayern Munich, Liverpool, all these teams in and around that position. Newcastle were on 11 points before they played us, or 10 points, and then they went up to 11. We gave them a real competitive game at St James's Park, and that is a real vital point for us. Here is Ajax. It's 3-0 after 35 minutes. The referee is blowing the whistle. I hate when these refs blow the whistle for such obvious goals. There's just no need. The goal does stand, and it will be 3-0. He was well onside. He's literally here, and he's onside. There was no infliction of the goalkeeper as well, and this is really important for our goal difference as well, because say we were to lose the next game, 10 points could be enough, but it might not be if we don't have the right goal difference. And this is I think we go back to 0 now, which is always good, because we did have some real big losses at the start of the campaign against Juventus, against Liverpool, games that we could have probably done a little bit better in. And I'm sure when it comes down to the knockout football, as we showed in the Conference League, we can bounce back and go and have a real good performance, and show that we have that knockout mentality, that bottle, and the ability to perform under that pressure. And hopefully it's something we go and demonstrate. Here is Garcia on the ball. What can he go and do with it? He plays it into Blázquez. The return ball, Agbenifo. Blázquez cutting in. Will he have the shot? It does go in. It's 4 after 45. What a performance this has been. It's Blázquez who gets in on the action. Everyone's in the green on their ratings. It's just been a great day so far. And the stat, Jeffrey Gichon, and it's not going to be the final game of the day. We will play against Monaco, who are 5th in the table there, as you can see. PSG, Monaco, Lille, all in the top 10. And then where are we the other team? Yeah, we will be the other team. I wanted to say Lyon are here, but I can't quite see them. I don't think we got 5 Champions League spots as far as I'm aware. But yeah, we've got 3 teams from Ligue 1 all in the top 10, and we have beaten all of them so far this season, at least once, and hopefully it's going to be twice now with Monaco. That would be very, very satisfied, and it shows that these teams who can get all these big points, we can beat them, and why not think that we can? That is the mentality we need to carry forward. Here's Agbenifo, finds Garcia. Can he look to go and get another assist and go ahead on goals and assists in the winger battle here? Here's Blázquez. He finds, is it Jaworski at the back there? It's Juanma actually, who's on the ball. We're going to look to play this into the middle. Napa on the ball. Nuhard. Napa, the return ball potentially. It's not able to find him. Napa is looking to get a few more. He's only had 1 out of the 4, and I'm sure we'll be really frustrated with that. Ajax coming on the attack though. The ball goes in behind. Good save. Triguero to deny the Ajax attacker there. We're going to look to make a few changes shortly. We have a big game coming up against Monaco, top of the table. Clash. Monaco a few points behind us, so it is a real important one to go and establish ourselves in that first place spot. You know, we are the leaders now. Last year we were the trailers, now we are the leaders, and the pressure is on PSG. They have to keep up with us because no one is stopping the form that we're in, and they just have to keep, plodding along and hope we drop points. It's as simple as that. Juanma gets a 5th goal of the game. It's been the day of the headers. We've had Zajac with Barber, not Rock Barber, it was Napa with a header, and now Juanma gets a header in there as well. It's just been a great day overall, or maybe not, because it's been disallowed, and we will stay at 4-0. Let's go and have a look at what's going on. We'll make some changes here on the 60-minute mark, as we typically tend to do. We need to get a few of these boys sharp. Diakite returning from international duty. Do I bring him on? Do you know what? I'm going to do it. Just because it is 30 minutes. Napa's got his goal, and I don't think he'll be getting any more. I'm going to bring Blazquez off. We'll bring Campoy into the middle there, and then is there anyone else I want to bring in? I'll bring Jagu in just to secure the back line. We'll leave some changes for the final parts of that game, and later on 18th place in the table, a very nice position. As you can see there, we are quite a few positions into these playoff spots now. The playoff is going to be real interesting to see how we do. Obviously one of these teams below, I don't know if it's actually like 18th plays a certain position, but I think we would, if that was to be the case, we would play the team in 15th. I'll have to take a look who that's going to be. It's very, very interesting to see how that will go. Garcia, well, shot from range, a very ambitious one, and it doesn't go in, surprisingly, in the end. Any other positions we want to change? Agbenifo, Garcia, potentially. I'm looking at them too. To bring off here, get some fresh legs down that left hand side, could give us a few more goals. Lovely ball. Zajac gets another one. 2 goals in the Champions League. It's not often a centre back can say that, but he has gone and got 2 for himself. It's a lovely header. It's 3 headers now in this game. Finally we get to that after that previous disallowed goal. We'll look to make these changes. Mace on there, Minge on there, give them some minutes. They've not had too many minutes, particularly Minge. Has been omitted from quite a few games, but the form of Garcia, it's hard to deny, kind of having to bring him out. But Minge will get a good few minutes in this game. There is an own goal, 4 goal difference it looks like we'll take from this game. We're trying to get as much as possible, obviously, and we play against AEK after Ajax. I think are doing worse than AEK. They're down in 33rd there, which is not great for them. AEK, where are they? They're at 20th, so it looks like we might have a bit of a tougher game against AEK, but it does feel like one we can definitely get a big win in, and hopefully that will be the case. But the final few moments, and what has been a great display of football. Currently 15th place is Newcastle. I don't know if it works like that, who really knows, but we've just got to focus on this last game coming up now. What a game it's been here. A 5-1 win in the Champions League. It's not often you can say that, but we have gone and done that. We may even go and get one more, or will it be Ajax who go and get one more? Let's have a look. The ball in the possession of the attackers going through the middle of the park now. Ajax, 1 versus about 7 players, and he managed to beat one, and it does go in, and that will be well over the bar into that stand behind the goal where those travelling Ajax fans are. The full-time whistle goes, and that is a big win in Europe. And the team for this one against AEK Athens, we've been struck with quite a few injuries. They shouldn't be too long, maximum there, as you can see, 3 weeks for Zajac, but the team rotated. Canvas in goal today. We've got a backline of Mace, Juanma, Jaworski, Barber. We've got Jagu, Campoy, Nuhard in the middle, Garcia on the left, Luis on the right, and Napa up top. As we take a look at that Champions League ball on the centre circle of the stat, Jeffrey Giachard, the Champions League ball there. It's a big game for us, rotated team, the chance for a few of these boys to get a well-earned Champions League start, and we need big performances from them. We need a win, and it's just going to be a great game to hopefully go and secure our place in the next round of the Champions League, that playoff spot. I don't know if we would find out our opponent today, but if we do, then you will know who we are coming up against in the next round of the Champions League. We're in a far better position than we were 2 years ago, and hopefully we go and capitalise on that. Here is Nuhard on the ball. Jagu starting today, which is a great start for a great opportunity for him, a great start for him. I was trying to say there, and hopefully it's just going to be a great day of football. Overall, as it stands, both of these teams in this game are qualified for the next round, so if we play to a draw, a draw for us would definitely be enough. 11 points would definitely get us into that top 24 spot, but yeah, we need to just go and get the win and make sure we secure it. Getting there convincingly is what we want to do, and we have been really good where we have shown up in these games. And I think a rotated team, a sensibly rotated team, not a completely rotated team, will work well for us. Here is Luis, lovely shot that is, and he's very unlucky to not score there. Hits that first time. There's no rivalry between Garcia and Luis when it comes to creating chances together. They are just absolutely mega, and they go and produce the goals for us. But 15 minutes gone, no goals to divide the two teams here in this game, and it will be an interesting first half to see how we turn up with this rotated team. Some of the rotated boys down this left hand side. It was Mace played at Garcia. Campoy has made a lovely run into the middle. Napper is there. What a goal that is! How he's managed to hit it from that angle, I have no idea. That is a ridiculous finish. It is 1-0 here if the goal will stand. It is given. What a finish that is. Take a look at this. Garcia plays Campoy behind. Oh, I'm not sure about that one, I will be honest, but the referee's clearly seen something to say otherwise, and that has just stayed in. Campoy must have been given the blessing today, and Napa has scored an absolutely ridiculous goal. To make it 1-0, we move up to 14th place. That is really quite impressive if we were to get there, just outside the big dogs at the top of the table, but that shows we've had a real credible campaign. We're ahead of teams like Barcelona, Chelsea, Bayer Leverkusen there, Man City, Juventus. It's just been a great campaign. If we can stay in this position, it looks like we will. We have been the real good team so far in this first half after 33 minutes of football. Here are AEK on the ball. They're going to play it straight into the feet of Jaworski, playing in that makeshift centre-back role. We do have a few fitness issues as well. That's why we did rotate some players, not injuries, just fitness issues. But I think this team is looking to play very well. Here is another chance. It's Campoy who gets a goal, his first goal in the Champions League, if I'm not mistaken, and that is a lovely finish from him. Is it his first goal? I don't know. I mean, this is kind of the interesting thing with playing these guys today. Let's go and have a look. We'll go over to his stats. He's been a great player in his time. He's only 20 years of age. He's got so much potential. Continental. He got an assist. Yeah, it is his first goal, and it's actually his first start as well in the Champions League, if I'm not mistaken. As you can see there, his first start and first goal in the Champions League. What a day it's been for that man. He gets another assist as well. Did get one last season, and I'm sure he's absolutely buzzing with that. He can't have got. Last year was not a Champions League campaign, so that is literally his first start and his first goal in the Champions League overall. That's just crazy. He's had a very good game. What a player he is, and how much potential he has. He can go and really dig into that. 38 minutes gone. It is a goal for AK, not an equaliser. It is their first goal of the game, first of two if they do want to go and catch up, get back to 2-2 in this game. The goal is given. I don't know if the player was offside there, but who really knows. And we have to be a little bit wary. We don't want to go and bottle this lead, especially before half time. That just wouldn't be great going into half time. It's a real good period, a good spell to go and get refreshed, mentally ready for the second half. And if we go into it knowing we've just lost a lead like that, it wouldn't be good. But ultimately we don't, and we go into half time still 2-1 up, still in 14th place, unless there's been some other movements in the table, but I don't think so. We are playing some real good football at the moment, and we're looking to get another goal, getting Julio Napa another goal, and getting us into an even higher spot if it is possible. We do go into a higher spot, 13th place now in the table. We are top of the 13, or we're second from top of the 13 points. There's 4 teams on 13 points, and Benfica are the only ones ahead of us. Hopefully we can go and get some more goals to go get ahead of them on goal difference. I don't know what their result is. I wish we could see an expanded table. No touchline tablet. They brought back the pass map, which is a good thing when it's only in the data hub, not on a touchline tablet. It might be on in the kind of the breaks, but who really knows. Newhard with the shot. That is a massive goal. Surely the 3 points are now secured. It's a goal from Modi Newhard to make it 3-1 here. Our new captain of the club after Boto left was our captain, which is obviously another sad thing about seeing him depart. We do go up to, we don't actually, we go top of the 13 pointers. I thought we'd gone top off the back of that goal, but Benfica have gone and got an equaliser, I believe, in their game, and gone up to higher up in the table, gone up to 14 points. I believe is down at 13, but 13 points from 24 games is a very respectable quantity, especially in the Champions League. We said about how every point counts, and we have definitely made the most of that. We had a bit of a rocky spell against some big clubs, but ultimately pulled through and came away with the results that we were looking for. Next episode will be a playoff in the Champions League. We didn't have a playoff in the Conference League last year, but it will be a playoff in the Champions League, and hopefully the start of a very successful knockout campaign, which will go and get us into the final and win that Champions League. That is the aim for us. Top of Ligue 1. We are now 8 points clear of Ligue 1. We have a game in the Cup against Marseille next in a few games time, and if we can beat them, then who's going to stop us really? We've got to have a big game against them. Statement of intent, and we would be on to the quarterfinals after that, I believe, with a win against them. Here is AEK, the goalkeeper, on the ball. They are down to 10 men. We probably should go and look to make a few changes. Rock Barber off, I'm seeing there, for Olofsson. Who else can we bring off? I'm thinking Luis, but there is actually no real change. We could bring Diakite on, why not? We'll go and do that. New hard off, I'm going to bring Silva into the middle there. And then do we bring Garcia off? Yeah, we'll bring him off for Minge. And then I don't really want to bring these two boys on, so that will be that for the changes in this game. But what a game it has been. 3-1 up. Can we go and get a few more goals to add to our goal difference? Minge back post, who's there? It's floating around. Diakite, is he going to have the shot? He finds Campoy for another one in this game. Minge is in behind. Can he square it? He does, and he's offside in the end. Very unfortunate. Would be nice to go and see Diakite go and get a goal. He is getting a bit frustrated. He's nearly 35 years of age. As you can see there, he is a bit frustrated. He does want a loan move out, but he is a very solid backup, and I don't know why he's only just complaining, because he has always been happy with that position he's been in. But credit to him, I'm sure he is still like a very quiet player in his starting team, and I just think it's worthwhile staying with the club. The final few moments of this game, we are going to finish in 13th place in the Champions League table. The full-time whistle goes, and what a result that is for us. And a few things to look at before we wrap up this episode. A 2-0 win in the league. We are now 11 points. I didn't know we went that far ahead. PSG have lost another game. We were 8 points ahead, and now they've lost to Angers, so we are 11 points clear at the top of League 1. We are playing against, where is it? Where is the email? Where is it gone? Is it anywhere here? I can't quite see it. Is it going to let us, if I go and search? We are playing against, what is going on here? The suspense is killing me. We are playing against, it won't show us there, Anderlecht in the Champions League playoff. That is a great game for us. We finished in 13th in the end in that league phase. If we go and take a look, as you can see there, 4 wins, a draw, 3 losses, 12 goals scored, 12 against, 4 goal difference, and Anderlecht finished down there in 22nd. It's been a great campaign for us in the end in that league phase, and hopefully we go and pull off a great performance against Anderlecht. And finally, we did make a signing in this transfer window, Felix Garcia. We've got another Garcia on the wing, this time on the right, so Luis is reminded even more that he's in competition with Garcia to not get replaced by Garcia. With the Boto departure, we had to bring in another right winger, and he's an Atletico Madrid player who will be familiar with, I believe, Rock Barber, because he was playing there a few seasons ago, so they may have crossed paths before, and it's a great signing to make. Quite a good player, still a bit of potential, or quite a bit of potential to tap into, to be honest, and a very physically capable player, technically very gifted as well. We have a great player and a great signing made there. But if you did enjoy that episode, please make sure to leave a like and subscribe. Make sure to go and join the Discord down below. I'll leave you all with this little tune. Thank you for watching. I'll see you all for another episode soon. Thank you. Bye bye.